my take shouldn't be hot, but it is going to be hot for now at least. That's Courtland Sutton finishing as a top 10 wide receiver for the Denver Broncos. So Russell Wilson has not had a wide receiver below number 15 in, I think, 4 seasons that he's played healthy. Last year, neither of them finished in the top 15, but he did not play the full season. The 3 seasons prior to that, Tyler Lockett or DK Metcalf was in the top 15 for those 3 years. So I think that Courtland Sutton is going to be his favorite target. I think that although he, kind of favored Tyler Lockett, that was kind of the person that he latched onto in Seattle. I think that he's going to latch on to Sutton in this offense, and I think he's going to make Sutton purr. It's going to be the engine's not going to have any more problems. We're not going to deal with any injuries this year. We're just going to actually get to see the full Courtland Sutton experience. Jerry Jeudy will be there, but I don't think he's going to be as big of a factor. Albert O, to hell with that. And then Tim Patrick is unfortunately out for the season. So I think that all funnels into Courtland Sutton getting as many targets as possible. And then we'll lead the team in targets and receiving yards. If you are in a state that you can bet, go bet on the over on receiving yards for him, you're going to be fine. Courtland Sutton, top 10 wide receiver, book it.
Josh, I saw you pull up the Jerry Jeudy tab.
I did it.
Just stop.
I didn't. Listen, my thing
Stop
is,
it. I don't even want to hear it.
No. It's actually not just in disagreement. I think it could be either one of these guys. I think Courtland Sutton. I feel like Courtland Sutton is the DK Metcalf, which he made super relevant. And then I think that Jerry Jeudy is the Tyler Lockett. And I think that's what's going to happen here. Jerry Jeudy had an okay year to start out, and his stats aren't terrible. A little bit injured last year to start the season, never really got off to a good start, and had no quarterback. Jerry Jeudy has a quarterback now.
Riddle me this. How many times did you see Tyler Lockett stop on a play and just quit on a play? How many times?
I don't know. I haven't watched every single Seattle game. That's what my lawyer told me to say.
Well, you all know how I feel about Jerry Jeudy.
I'm not a handwriting expert.
Great take, Billy. I'm really happy for that one.
I think it could easily be Jerry Jeudy as well. I think that people hate on Jerry Jeudy a lot. He has had some
the Miles Sanders of wide receivers.
The Miles Sanders wide receivers.
Not good.
Sorry. Go ahead, Kyle.
I think the issue this offseason is we don't know which receiver is going to be the guy, because right now I think we're drafting both of them at where whoever is number one, we're drafting them at their floor. And I'm Team Sutton. I think it's easier to be Team Sutton, but I am. So I'm a fan of this. I think it's just whoever comes out as the wide receiver one in this offense. I see the top 10 potential.
Thank you, Kyle.
Fireball bet on Jeudy Sutton. Who wants in? I got Jeudy.
I do, because
get it. I'm getting him on all of these.
Sutton is that guy.
End of the year is going to suck or be awesome.
And I have no doubt in my mind that Courtland Sutton will be the draft pick that everybody's like, damn, how did we let him fall that far? We knew Russell
this year.
We knew Russell Wilson was going to be there. We knew they were going to pass the ball more. It wasn't just going to be Melvin Gordon and Javonte the entire time.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't like Montreal Washington at all. Not feeling him. No, I'm just kidding.
He's not Tim Patrick.
I'm just kidding.
Honestly, though, if I'm being honest, I actually have been drafting both of these guys because they're right at the same spot. And I go, hey, I got Jeudy in one league and I got Sutton in another league. It'll hit on one of them, basically.
Biggest mistake of your
It's
life.
literally, like Kyle said, it's a toss-up. It is not as solid as you think. Just because Sutton has had better years in the past, Jeudy could easily be Russell Wilson's favorite target. It could be a combination of them both, and they're both relevant. It might be a Javonte Williams, Melvin Gordon thing where they're just even.
Could be. All right, Kyle. Take us home.
Oh, boy. So I think this one's spicier than my first one. And we led right into it talking Sutton and Jeudy. I'm saying KJ Hamler is going to finish the season as Denver's wide receiver 2. Who that wide receiver 1 is, we don't know. But I think Hamler is going to finish the season as the 2.
Wow.
I think he's a vertical threat. I mean, we know Russ loves to throw up those moon shots, and I think Hamler's the perfect guy to receive those. And reports are he's looking and feeling good. He played this past weekend in the final preseason game, and he's got a clear route to targets and opportunity with Tim Patrick kind of fallen out the season. So I think whoever wide receiver 1 is this year, I think it's Sutton. You got some of you think it's Jeudy.
So you're thinking Judy's falling all the way down to 3? Woof.
Apparently.
He
No,
might not even be on the team next year.
I'm just saying whoever 1 is, number 2, I think will be Hamler.
I love this, man.
Interesting take. Honestly, I didn't realize how small Hamler was. I haven't seen him play in so long. Also went to Penn Station, so here we are. I can't be mad about it. But I have to disagree with you unless there's an injury, which I mean this could very well happen.
Possible.
Yeah, but I mean that's why it's a safe-ish hot take. But it's also kind of wild, like to say KJ Hamler is going to finish higher than Jerry Jeudy or Sutton. So
I think you're exactly right, Kyle. I think you're exactly right.
Y'all hate
KJ Hamler's finally healthy, and he's got a quarterback that can actually throw the ball past the five-yard line. So I love it.
It's not that we hate Jerry Jeudy.
It's
just he's given us no reason to like him.
Not a fan.
No, Joe hates him.
I'm sure he's a great person. Not a fan.
Well, I just think Joe saw him quit on a route one time and was just not
multiple times, Billy.
It was that one play, and he's just like, he does that all the time.
No, it was multiple times. It's fine though.
If you had Drew Lock as your quarterback and you're putting your head out there, I'd probably stop on a right.
Yeah, that shows how good of a teammate you are, man.
Yeah, man. I'm there for myself. Number 1.
No, this is good. Yes, KJ Hamler could finish as the wide receiver 2 on Broncos. I don't think that's. It would take a lot, but we could see it happen.
It would take a lot, and I think he's going to have those few 3 touchdown games, like we've seen guys like David Moore have in Seattle with Russ. But I think Hamler stays healthy, sticks it out, maybe plays 1 or 2 extra games than Jeudy or Sutton, and kind of finds his way. He may not finish the season at like higher in points per game, but maybe just overall points.